Sonic is the world's fastest hedgehog. The problem is, how do we draw the quickest creature ever if he is always a blur? Thanks to the internet, movies, pictures, we have a bunch of great snapshots of him posing, especially when he's not sprinting around. Hi, and welcome to Pen and Pad. Today's adventure, we will be exploring how to draw the world's fastest hedgehog, Sonic. Let's jump right in. First, let's begin by drawing his eye. So obviously he has two of them, just like everybody does. Let's first begin with a nice big round oval. I'm actually going to draw it over here, a little off center. A nice big oval. Go up and around, down and around. And then he has a pupil, a little white spot. So we're going to draw a little white circle. Yep, just like that. Next, we're going to draw his nose. His nose is a little rounder oval, a little off to the side a bit. Right about there. Okay. Now, his nose will also have a little white spot where the light is shining off. And now what we're going to want Sonic's eyebrows. So we're going to want to go around like a big C and then stop. Okay, and good. Then we want to come down into a W. So come down, W, and up and stop. Now we're going to want to do a little C, not as big as this side, but just a smaller one. Come around, stop. Perfect. And this next eye is going to be kind of down and diagonal. So we're going to do another eye right here, down, around, and up. Again, little pupil. Perfect. Now, if you want to, which I will do, is you can color in his eyes and his nose. But now I'm going to do his nose as well. Oh, that looks way better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to finish out with some eyelids or eyebrows. It's just another C, like an exact copy, just on the outside this time. Big C over and around and down. Perfect. Now this side's a little bit different, so actually let's do something else real quick before we finish up that side. Let's connect his eye back to his nose. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, then curl back up. So down, and curl back up. Awesome. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side, except for not as exaggerated, not as strong. So we're just going to come down, curl up. Perfect. That looks so good, guys. That is awesome. Looks so good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the eyelid or eyebrow on this side, a littler C, come down all the way around this time, and connect. Perfect, just like that. And now we're going to do his mouth area right underneath, right around here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start up here, kind of right on this little curve where we start the curve. We're going to curve around, all the way around, and stop. Now we're going to start here, like right below his eye where it starts. And we're going to do a big C and connect. Big C and connect. Perfect. Wow, that looks so good, guys. So good. Alright. And then of course we need to do his mouth. So we're going to just do... Sonic is very serious. He's ready to fight right now. Get those gold coins. Boom. Okay. Now for his ears. His ears, we're going to do a straight line, and then curve just a little, curve just a little, curve just a little, like 3 little C's. Then we're going to connect the C's with straight lines. Straight lines. And straight lines. Close to it. Okay, nice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to outline the eye. We're going to start here, do a little C, and come up and do a little C, then a little C, and then come up and around. Boom. One ear is done. Now the other ear connects right up here, right with his brow eyelid area. So this one we're actually going to do at a kind of an angle. We're going to do a straight line, but diagonal. And then we're going to curve up. We're going to do a little slight curve, come up. Then we're going to do a straight line coming down. Awesome. Outline it. Up and curve. Then down. Awesome. That looks great, guys. So good. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get some of his hair. His crazy wavy hair from always just sprinting and being so fast, being a blur over and over and over and over again. We're going to come up here to his ear. Connect. That part right there. And then we're going to come up and over his ear and stop at his ear. And then we're going to come over to the other side, come down, and stop. Then we're going to get a point that's about halfway between his hair and his ear. And we're going to come down and stop. Connect right, those two lines right together. Perfect. Now we're going to do some more. So what we're going to do is then start another one. We come down and around. Stop. And then right between, halfway between this mouth area and this line, we're going to start here, maybe up a little bit. Come out, curve, and stop. Awesome. This is looking so good, guys. I'm so proud of you. Alright, we just got one more to do. Just one more. Okay, so we're going to come out and around. Then stop. Now this one's a little bit trickier. We're going to start here at the bottom of the mouth. What we're going to do is we're going to curve up and over and then come down. So we're going to start here, curve over, and then down, and then connect. Boom. There we go. We got his head, guys. Nice job. Okay, now for his body. So we are going to, his body's nice and round. So we're going to try to do our best to do a nice round body. Oh, it's a little bit small, but that's okay. And then the inside, there's like another circle on the inside. So we're just going to do an inner circle. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, now that looks awesome. So now let's get to his arms. This one we're going to do is we're going to do a little curve. Little curve. Little curve on the outside. Or inside, I guess it depends how you look at it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a curved line. Then do a little C. Little C. And what we're doing is we're starting on his gloves. So now let's do bigger C. Bigger C. And connect those lines. Awesome. And now we're going to move on to his hand. What I want to do is we're going to do a line, little curve. We're going to do line with a little curve. A line with a little curve. Then we're going to come back inside just like that. Perfect. All right, now what we're going to do is, that's his thumb, and now we're going to need his fingers. And his fingers are already curled in like that. So let's actually take this line, bring it up. And then we're going to do a little C. Just a little C and come in. Then we're going to do another knuckle. C, come in. Then we're going to do another one. We're going to do C, come in. And we're going to just do a really small one. C, and connect it all the way down. Awesome. That looks so good. All right, now for his other arm. We're going to come through and do a shorter arm this time. Little curves. Okay, perfect. Just like that. Then we're going to do what we did before. We're going to come to here, do a straight line, then little C, bigger C, little C, bigger C, and connect them. And then we're going to draw his hand. We're going to draw his hand kind of like it's coming down, like it's almost like he's about to grip something, or he's ready to run or fight or punch. Well, I guess this hand's ready to punch and fight. This hand is more ready to run. So let's do a nice big C around and stop right about there. Then we're going to do little C, straight little C, straight little C. Okay, perfect, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do it backwards. We're going to try doing a C this way. Okay, and then kind of take that end and curl it around and in. Perfect, so that's his thumb. Now he needs some more fingers, so curl and just kind of trace the previous ones. There we go, and this inside, we're going to say that's covered, so it's got kind of a shadow. Can't really see his hands. He said the fingers on the inside. Okay, this is looking so good, guys. Okay, now for his legs. Straight legs. 2 parallel lines coming down. Curl around, do a C, and another C. Then we're going to do C again, and connect. Now what I want to do is I want one foot to be facing forward at us. So I'm going to, these are his socks right here. What we're going to do is curl this way, and come to a rounded point. Perfect, so that's like the very toe, the very front of his shoe. And then from here, we have these little circles, which are the white line on his shoe. Then I want one shoe also facing them this way, to show like he's ready to move, he's ready to run. So again, start the leg. 2 lines. Around and down. Perfect. Around. Then a little C. We're going to connect. Then his shoe. This time we're going to come out this way, nice and rounded. Comes to a point. Awesome. Point, traveling down. Perfect. And then connect with a nice rounded. Now what are we missing? Oh, that little white stripe. So white stripe coming across the front of his shoe like this. Now what I like to do is I like to just do a little few details. I think that he probably has some fur that kind of comes down this way and connects. And it comes over this way, and he's got some off his back. A little bit right there. And then I think he almost has like a little tail almost. Next right there. Perfect. Looks good. Anything else we're missing? I like to also darken his ears. Now onto the other one. Fill in all those spots that seem to be showing through. Maybe you just want to get his shoes too a little bit. Just to make that white line a little bit more evident, more obvious. But then if you would like, you can also color in his belly. And there we go, guys. There is Sonic the Hedgehog. That's how we do it. We got his eyes, nose, ears, his hair. We colored in all the spots. That looks so good. Well done, guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing to get more of these awesome drawing videos. Thanks for joining me in the Pen and Pad Adventures, and I'll catch you in the next one.